Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And of course, if you like the content seen in today's video, then be sure to hit that like button and notification bell. That way you will indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. So here we have our Marvel Gamerverse Avengers game Iron Man. Now, I think because it's Gamerverse, a lot of the Marvel games that have come out are linked then, because I'm pretty sure that's what the phrase verse means. It's a connected universe. So does that mean that this is the same Iron Man that appears in the Iron Man VR game? If that's the case, then this is pretty cool. Anyway, let's put him aside. Take a look at his box, which is the same box we get with all the other Marvel's Avengers game figures. This is from the Marvel Legends series. It is Iron Man. Side of the box, we get another awesome picture of all of the characters. I'm not going to list them off because I've done that like 3 times already with other figures I reviewed from the video game. But here we have a nice picture of Tony Stark in his Iron Man suit, and with the bio that says Tony Stark developed his cutting-edge Iron Man armor and helped found the Avengers to protect the world against catastrophic threats. And there is an Abomination Build-A-Figure in this line, and it is the one from the video game, which there will be a review on that coming out soon. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the box. Let's bring the figure back in here and take a closer look at him, shall we? So here is Iron Man, looking pretty cool. For articulation, his head does move all the way around. You can do the Exorcist. Does move up and down and side to side. His arms can move 360. His arms can move up that much. Not really a lot of articulation, just because of that slight outward point of his shoulder pads. His inner like muscle area can fully rotate. He can move his arm up, and that's about it. His hands do fully rotate and then move back and forth. They move up all the way, so when you have his accessory in, which I'll cover shortly, the accessories, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, he does have a nice crunch, which is really nice compared to I think it was Hulk that had a really bad crunch. He didn't crunch that good. He has a waist swivel on a ratchet joint. His legs can move out that far. On each side, they move out that far. He does have a full leg rotation, but it's stiff, and it can feel it snapping. So yeah, that's not a good sign. He does have a full rotation right here and right here. As for the sculpt, the sculpt is really nice. It's just the paint makes him seem like really cheap and plasticky. I mean, it is an action figure, but when you're taking a character and transporting it to an action figure form, you want it to be a clean transformation. You don't want it to look like it's a toy, especially not for people who buy the Marvel Legends figures for the collectible value. Other than that, it's a nice figure. It looks exactly like how Iron Man looks in the new Avengers game. But yeah, a pretty nice figure. Nothing at all on the back. I mean, come on. I mean, I think the shoulder blades had a bit of gold and silver on them, but they didn't even paint the back, except for the back of his legs. I'm not happy with this lack of paint. I mean, it's Tony Stark's Iron Man. How can you underappreciate this kind of character who's so popular in a toy line? It's just heartbreaking. He does come with these 2 repulsor blast accessories, which are nice. And he does come with 2 pairs of hands, 2 kind of like fanned out hands, which are used to plug in the repulsors, and 2 fisted hands. I'm going to show you what his repulsors look like inside of his hands. So here we have Iron Man rocking his repulsor blast beam effects, and they don't look half bad. Anyway, let's move on to some size comparisons, shall we? So here we have our Marvel Legends Gamerverse Iron Man next to our Funko Pop Games Gamerverse Iron Man. This is the Stark Tech version, however, and this is just the regular version. Anyway, moving on. Here is the brand new Iron Man next to the Marvel Legends Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel figure. Here he is next to the Deluxe Gamerverse Hulk. And finally, here he is next to the Gamerverse Abomination, which we will be reviewing right after I get a hold of Captain America, and a review of this guy will be coming on the way shortly after that video. Anyway, let's end the video off with our little photo shoot segment. So I'm not upset with this figure. I'm not angry about it or anything. I'm just disappointed with the fact that for a Marvel Legends figure, this is not very nice. I mean, it looks like Iron Man. That's all that it is, though. There's virtually no posability in the legs, and for what there is, you feel like you're going to break it. And the back of the figure is unpainted and everything like that, and it's terrible. I never thought I would actually be, this critical about an action figure, but hey, it's not that good. And when Tony Stark tells you in the game that his action figure is, well,
okay, what is this? Your action figure? Really? Huh. Has more points of articulation than I do.
It isn't. It's lies. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, and have a great day.